Nityanandam. I am Teja Mayananda Swami, the Mahant of Toronto Ashram. There was a case that was brought by Aarti Rao in the US, and this was against our Ohio temple, the Nityananda Dhyanapeetham, and the US court, they made a final judgment, and they found that there is no base to what Aarti Rao has claimed, and they dismissed the case. And not only that, they in fact fined her $500,000 for all the damages that were brought in. And all of these is available online, and this information is available. But what we see is that the Indian media in particular has not paid much attention to this situation, but they continue to work with the same case which Aarti Rao has brought up in India, and what the US justice system has come out with and made a judgment on by dismissing, and not only just dismissing but fining the person Aarti Rao. They continue to use the same case, and now they have put Swamiji into this big fiasco, the medical fiasco, I can say. They have asked for a potency test which does not have any basis, because it doesn't prove anything. It doesn't prove one way or the other whether the accused crime has happened or not, but they still have subjected Swamiji to this. And what we see is they made some invasive test which is unethical and also in a lot of ways against the basic human rights of any human being. Because they have subjected Swamiji to this, he has been forced to sit in a wheelchair, and at least for a few weeks he is going to be under painkillers. Now, this is the face of a modern Hindu guru. Swamiji has given so many millions of people so much in terms of raising their awareness, healing from physical and psychological diseases people have gone through. So many million people have listened to him, have been able to raise their awareness, raise themselves and uplift themselves, come out of so much of depression, so many other diseases. So many beautiful things have happened. He has become the face of the modern Hinduism. He is the Mahanirvana Pita's Mahamandaleshwar, and for him to go through all this is really painful, and many devotees have been devastated by what they see. For the source of inspiration, the source of all of the modern way of expressing and how utility can be achieved by the Hindu principles. For some Hindu guru who has been able to offer this, to go through this is really painful. And if you look at the whole history, how the whole the case has happened, starting with the 2010 March when the first videos came out, those were made into sensational news items by Indian media. And not only that, there was an orchestrated effort to take those videos online. YouTube, so many different places just release the video exactly at the same time. We don't think it is only one person who can run this whole campaign. It's a smear campaign. It's a religious persecution. Even though after that we have statements from the chief operating officer, Mr. Saxena of Sun TV, who came out and said that this whole video was morphed, and the whole extortion plan that they had, how he came out and expressed all of that. But the media seems to have forgotten it, because once the damage is done, the damage is done. Whatever they were claiming for the last 3 years, even though this statement disproves the whole case, they have not run with this case. Mr. Saxena's Saxena's report or his coming out and saying all those truths has not been taken up the media as they did when the initial video, the morphed video, came out. So the same thing is happening now, how the media is handling Swamiji. You can even see the pictures of how when Swamiji is coming out of the hospital and how the media is just swarming him. They don't even care that he's on a wheelchair, and this is a very very pathetic situation to see how they don't even care for the basic human rights of any human being. He's being taken into the ambulance, but they don't let up. They just continue to follow him in a very brutal manner, and this is really painful to see. If this is how Bharat is going to treat the Hindu gurus, if this is how Bharat is going to continue to abuse Hindu gurus, then we have a long way to go. We really have a lot of things to come, and I request that the Indian media really come up and listen to what is really happening, listen to our side of the story. We have all the evidence, we have everything in place. I really request the Indian media to just take notice and then look at the other aspect.